You probably had a moment once in your life where you knew you had to finish or do something important. Like, let's say you wanted to go to the gym and you put it on your calendar every day in the afternoon. But when the time actually comes, you don't actually do it. Like, you make some excuse, like, for example, I'm too tired. I want to eat instead. If you struggle with motivation, especially during the time when you need it most, this video is definitely for you. So the first thing that's helped me stay motivated during work is finding my competition. So to explain this, let's say I'm taking a calculus class. My competition would be the students around me. Now, obviously, this shouldn't be toxic competition. Let's not literally think of bad things for other people. I'm saying use this mindset for yourself to help yourself stay motivated. Now, let me explain why I think this competition mindset works with a little story of mine. Back then, when I was really little, I used to play this game called Angry Birds 2, and basically during COVID, during isolation, I was so motivated to play the game. And the reason why I think I was so motivated to play the game is because they had this leaderboard, this global leaderboard in one of the tournaments. I think it was called Mighty Eagles Boot Camp or something. And basically I was so motivated to become the top 100 on that leaderboard. And basically what I do every day is spend all my time on it, spend from morning to all the way to the evening, because I literally had nothing else to do during COVID, right? So I'd spend so much time trying to grind the game. I'd literally search up YouTube videos on how to shoot the birds better, how to gain more score. Basically anything that would help me accelerate my progress toward top 100. And I think the key point is, right, if there wasn't a leaderboard in Angry Birds 2, I would not be motivated to play the game at all. So for example, Angry Birds 2, the previous version was Angry Birds, and during the original version, there wasn't a leaderboard or anything like that. It was just a self game, just to have fun, right? I guarantee you, if I was playing Angry Birds, not the second version with the leaderboard, I would not be so motivated. My motivation would drop quick. It would not stay. Now, my idea is if you apply the leaderboard concept to everyday life, your work, your career, the gym, your projects, your anything else, that would keep you motivated. Basically, just like how I was staying motivated to constantly rank up in Angry Birds 2. So right now, I'd say one of the things I'm most motivated by is the gym. And the reason is because I treat it like Angry Birds 2. So when I go to the gym, I just don't think, oh, I'm just here to train. I'm just here to go through the motions, just do my workout, blah, 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 go home. No, you almost have to be delusional, and say, I'm going to train so hard that in a few months, I'm going to make more progress than everybody else here in the gym. I'm going to be so much better than the previous version of myself. That is what's going to get you motivated. That's what's going to get you staying in the gym. Now, I know there's this saying that you shouldn't compare yourself to other people because that will take the joy and the happiness out of your life. And I agree, that's true. Only if you compare yourself to the competition that is way above you. You are here and then the competition is here. Obviously, you are not gonna you're gonna feel terrible. You're not gonna, this is not an accurate comparison. But if you make your competition here and you're here and you want to someday reach here, that's what's gonna get you motivated. That is what's gonna get you from here to here. Now, you don't even have to compare yourself to other people to have this competition mindset. So, for example, I like to have a ghost version of myself that I compete with, and it helps me guide me through daily decisions in my life. Like, for example, in the morning when I get up, I like to create two versions of myself. One is the past Andy, and the one is the current Andy and what I intend to do today. So I literally write down on a piece of paper, say, my past Andy would be lazy and snooze the alarm and continue sleeping. I'm not going to be that lazy. I'm not going to be that version of myself. I'm going to get up, do my daily routine, and I'm going to be better than the other version of myself. I'm going to outperform the other version of myself. The other version is gonna eat junk food instead of me actually making breakfast for myself. The other version is gonna play Angry Birds 2 for a ridiculous amount of time. I am going to continue doing my projects, doing all my study work, etc. That like visual comparison between the ghost version of yourself and the actual version of yourself, it literally helps me stay motivated during the day. So in summary, 2 things to help you stay motivated. One is if you can find competition around you that's around your level, like this is your competition, this is you. Use that to your advantage and say, someday I'm going to pass them here. Someday, while they're going to make progress here, I'm going to slowly catch up to them. Now, obviously, don't be toxic with this mindset. Treat others with respect. You can even tell your friend, hey, let's compete with each other in a friendly way. I'm going to be here. You can try to catch up to me. Your friend's here. You can try to catch up to them. And that way, it's a win-win situation. You both make really good progress. That's the way I see it. Now, the second method is if you don't have anyone else to compete with yourself. And the way to do that specifically is to imagine a non-ideal version of yourself. You are going to compete with that non-ideal version. You're literally going to say, in a few months' time, he is going to be here, I'm going to be here, I'm going to be so much better than the non-ideal version of yourself. And that's how you stay motivated to continue doing your tasks, like doing your project, going to the gym, eating healthy, all the things that will help you raise the bar above him. Now, these were some of my thoughts that I really wanted to get out to you guys for a long time, and I know that I'm not very good at speaking and getting my thoughts together, doing impromptu stuff like this, but I really think this stuff is valuable, and that's why I'm making these videos. And I plan to make more in the future, and hopefully my speaking skills get better, my thought process get better, and because the way I think sometimes I can't articulate it very well, and I hope you guys understand that. Anyways, if you got this far, thank you so much for watching the video. It genuinely means a lot to me, and I hope I'll see you guys soon.